post jam here. Before the video gets started, I want to let y'all know that the deck list to this deck is in the description down below. This video was streamed on Twitch .tv/KingJam_ because someone has my name. But feel free to watch this whole video. If you have any recommendations or what you think this should have been in this deck, feel free to comment that down below. But if you end up liking this video, please like, subscribe, and I plan on doing more videos like this where I am building commander decks on stream. So it should be a lot of fun. And also, I get to learn new combinations and stuff like that y'all think would be better for these decks that I build. So besides that, enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the very end. All right. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it this way, and then boom, there we go. So we know we want lightning. We're gonna put some easy ones in there. So like Soulring, easy little card to put in there. Same thing with Swift Boots, man. Swift Boots is easy as well because the Hexproof and Haste. Swift Boots and Haste is always a good choice. They're easy, like immediate ones. I'm trying to think. So we want goad is what we want. Any card that's white and red that does goad is gonna be our best friend, because we want people to get into the fight. We want people to actually swing. So let's do an advanced search. All right, keyword, card name, any words in the name. No, any text. Draw a card. Goad. Let's do white. Let's do red, obviously, because that's our shit right there. Command. What does matter? Mana cost doesn't matter. Mana elevate doesn't matter. Paper, obviously. Set doesn't matter. All right. Honestly, that's all we need. Oh, I forgot. I gotta change it. So we want including these colors: white, red, text, goad, and then search for these options. Forgot, you have to like specify. Okay. White, red, at most, including these colors, at most these colors. Exactly these colors. Select your commanders, the color identities, and we'll only look for cards that. Okay, so that helps. Goad. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Is this a lot of cards? No. 42 cards with goad in it. Okay. All right. So Bloodthirsty Blade. What set is this from? Murders at Cardlov, actually. I actually might have this. Bloodthirsty Blade. I think this is a good card to have. $13 card, Bloodthirsty Grave, really good. Day of the Moon, that comes from Doctor Who. Choose a creature card name and then go to all creatures with the name chosen for Day of the Moon. And I can do that for 3 turns. 3 of my turns, that is. That's actually not a bad idea. Disruptive Decorum, obviously we want that. Disrupt Decorum is actually a good goad card. Honestly, it's like we would add every goad card to our deck. It's like, yeah, we probably. Ransom Note, Redemption Arc. Santarin General. It's like some of these are like I don't know. Let's see. Acquired mutation. Actually, I might own that card. Mutation? Acquired mutation? I might actually own that somewhere. Especially if it's from Fallout. It's uncommon. Enchanted creature gets... But... At the beginning of your end step, each player may put 2 cards on a creature they control. Goad each creature that had counters put on this way. Is there a way to make people force people to do that? Creatures your opponents control with power less than Billmon's power are goaded. Okay. It might not be a bad card to have in here for now. Balos Barittle. Entertainer. $7. Oh, this is the commander. There we go. Oh, we have them somewhere. Potentially. Either way, unfortunately expensive. Enters the battlefield, you take initiative, whatever. Crowd of Madness. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature to go target creature. Hey, you know what? That might not be bad, because if we can find a way to do... If we can find a way to get tokens out, we can stack tokens. Bothersome quaints. Yep. That's an expensive card, Jesus. We switch to Prinny to something it's fucking expensive no matter what. Let's see. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Goad them. Yeah, it's almost like yeah, we're just gonna fucking put every. All right, so let's see. What's Bishmark? Until end of turn, gain control of target creature and it gains haste. And tap until end of turn, it gains haste. And tap and goad that creature. That's just like gain control of target creature and it gains haste. I mean, it's a way to. Because when I don't know, when it goes back in control of another player, okay, so looking at it, it works the way I'm thinking now. So until end of turn, gain control. But when it goes back into control of somebody else, it still works the way I think it does. So Bish, yeah. It's like where you have to add every fucking if we can add a okay, first of all, Bubble, amazing anime. An amazing movie, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Day of the Moon is good. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks one of your opponents doubles his power until it turns. When Death Kiss has become monstrous, goes up to X target creature your opponent's control. That's crazy. Because I can just keep... Death Kiss might be a good card to have, actually. Alright. Geode Ranger, Ferret. I gotta look through all my cards I got from the mystery bundle, too. Because, like, there could be some good ones in there. Whenever a non-token artifact you control is put into the graveyard from battlefield, create a colorless artifact token. Name Scrap. Alright. Sacrifice on artifact. Oh. Non-token artifact, though. It's like, it's good if I didn't have to, like, have artifacts hit the graveyard. First strike, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, goad each creature target player controls. Oh my god, that's awesome. Let's see. Lord of the Rings. Whenever you cast a historic spell, sacrifice a treasure, go target creature. I don't know. I mean, smothering titties could help with that, potentially. That's a maybe. Because buying smothering titties for this deck would be kind of like... I mean, I'm going to have to buy cards anyways. But in order for it to work, like, that's going to be a thing. Also, we need Rogue's Passage. That's another one. That's a must. So that we can have our creature just attack without having to worry about it. Let's see. Goblin Racketeer. Whenever it attacks, you may go to target creature defending player controls. Let's see. Goblin Racketeer might be good because what we could do, there's like, he's got to like think, right? Like Goblin Racketeer is really good if like we can send him after like another player. Like, oh, I'm going to attack that player to my right who's completely tapped out but has creatures up. So if I attack him, he takes 4 damage, but on top of it, I can also goad his creatures. Grinzo Havoc Razor. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, choose one. Yeah, actually, I'll do that too. Grinzo is a good card too. Havoc. Havoc Eater. Flying. When Havoc Eater enters the battlefield, for each opponent, goad up to 1 target creature. That's an expensive 7-drop to goad people. Actually, that's actually good. Immortal Obligation. Also, there's enchantments that, you know, another one. Like, we want to goad people, but we also want to like enchant other people's creatures from attacking us. That might be a good idea too. When hot pursuit enters the battlefield, suspect target creature an opponent controls, as long as hot pursuit. Sorry, as long as hot pursuit. Where am I at? As long as hot pursuit remains on the battlefield, the creature is also goaded at the beginning of your combat on your turn. If 2 or more players have lost the game, gain control of all goaded and or suspected creatures until the end of turn. Untap them, they gain haste until end turn. It's goad only last until end of turn. There's some instances where Immortal Obligation would like obviously keeps the creature goaded, but I don't know. That's a hard one. When Insufferable Balladeer enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls can't block this turn, goaded. Yeah, I mean, I guess why not? Alright, that's from Neo Kamigawa. I might actually own this card. Whenever whenever Kaminu battle armor or equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, oh, it's equipment too. Yeah, actually, that's huge. Because I can equip that to lightning. Yeah, because if lightning has that on, it has menace. And then also, I'm goading all their creatures. And also, I can also use Rogue's Bastards to, you know. Laser Screwdriver. Add 1 mana of any color. Go target creature for 3. I mean, yeah, it's like kind of like a necessary thing we need in our deck. OTC. What's OTC? Outlaws Thunder Junction. Partner with a camper the Thunder Year. First strike, sacrifice artifact or creature. Go target creature. Life of the party. The pay 2 sack creature. It's like we don't have any token generation though. That's the only thing. Because like the sacrifice a creature, it's like Smothering Titties would be great for this, but then somebody would want to counter it pretty immediately. If they could. Making treasure tokens, mana ramping is always something that's like annoying. Adding a Smothering Titties to this fucking deck would be fun, technically, but I'm just like, I don't know. Not something that I genuinely don't think would be. I mean, I sometimes don't think it would be good to add. To be honest with y'all, I don't know. It's like how much. I mean, we have 100 cards or 99 cards to figure out how we're gonna go things. It's more of like a lot of these. Like I do like this sack a creature because like if we can get multiple if we can get multiple creatures going, like token creatures going, like it'd be worth it in my opinion. Like token generations is something that's going to be like big for us too, cuz like yeah, or artifact. I guess like I don't want to, but I guess I would have to add Smothering Titties to this. I don't know. Let's do Lorraine the Diver. See, like, I'm putting this up on YouTube as well, and like I know for a fact there's gonna be somebody who's gonna be like, "Oh, we just shot this and not that, and not do this," and like, absolutely, like you're right. I'm not the best fucking Magic player ever. Say it in the comments, please, so I can actually maybe tune this a little bit. Martial impetus. I can't also read. People are gonna find that out real fast. Enchant creature. Enchant creature +1 and it's goaded. Whenever enchanted creature attacks each other creature that isn't one. Whenever a enchanted creature attacks each other creature that's attacking one of your opponents gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Oh my god. But so here's my thing. Can I enchant? Creatures you control. Okay, cool. I thought that's how that worked. I wanted to double check. So this would be good. And I was talking about like we should find enchantments to control people's creatures. Not like we should find enchantments to get creatures not to attack us too. So like even if we're the threat and people are like this guy's making us kill each other, like they still can't attack me. And I'm wondering too, like, does it also count when it's 1v1 at that point, right? Like, this creature can't, you can attack all your creatures, can't attack me with that one. Impulse attack, suspect character. Whenever one or more creatures in opponent control deals combat damage to one or more of your opponents, you and the controller of those creatures each draw a card. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's read that again. Vigilance, whenever Nelly, Borica, impulsive accuser attack, suspect target creature, then goad all suspect creatures. So when it attacks, that actually might be good to have in this deck. Nelly Borka, because like you're constantly making people attack, and I think that's gonna be a good thing for us. Life of the party, first strike, trample, and haze. When life of the party attacks, it gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Again, I think a big part of this is going to be making token generation, which is going to be next. Token generation for both. I think I'm going to add Smothering Titties to this. I don't know. We'll find out. But when Life of the Party enters the battlefield, if it's not a token, when Life of the Party enters the battlefield, if it's not a token, which it wouldn't be, each opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. Then tokens are goaded for the rest of the game. Oh. Life of the Party is a good card. Okay, so let me get this straight. When Life of the Party enters the battlefield, if it's not a token, each opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. The tokens are goaded for the rest of the game. So, I don't know if he can blink it, to be honest with you, but yeah. Life of the Party, 1000% is going in here. Yeah, 1000%. Without a doubt. Like, you put that in the field, everyone gets one. They can't make another one. If I could just blink it and make multiple, that'd just be fucking hilarious. Popular Entertainer. Commander creatures you own have, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, go target creature that player controls. Until your next turn. This is a background, too. Until your next turn. I forgot how the background mechanic actually works, but honestly that's good though, because now I'm also like I have to attack. Like the biggest thing too is I have to be aggressive. Like this is the most aggressive deck. Like this deck has to be aggressive because I want people to get goaded. So yeah, I think that's good. Ransom Note, a redemption arc, enchanted creature, and it has indestructible. And is goaded. Exile enchanted creature. So like I have to pay. Oh, so that's my thing. Redemption arc is a good question because I'm curious if can the opponent also can the enemy redemption arc MTG. My phone has decided that I don't know. MTG rules. Let's see. They can choose to pay the mana cost to exile. When an opponent controls creature when an opponent controls a creature enchanted with an aura like Redemption Arc, they can choose to pay the mana cost to exile the enchanted creature. This is because the ability to exile the creature is granted to the enchanted creature, and the opponent controls that creature. The controller of the aura, you in this case, has no say whether the opponent pays the cost or not. Alright, so that was the clarification I needed. So yeah, so Redemption Arc can be good. It just depends if the person wants to pay to exile it or not. Ransom Note is a good one drop. I can sacrifice it to choose two. I don't know if it's worth sacrificing just to get one goaded creature. I will put Redemption Arc in there though. Oh no, that might work out. Let's see here. Seracine Seluth. I don't know. Maybe I said that right. Probably not. In the battlefield, investigate, which is a critical token, artifact with sacrifice, draw card, whatever. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, investigate for each goaded creature you control. Then each creature you control is no longer goaded. I want to goad people, not have people not goaded. So we're going to pass on that card. Shiny Impetus. I, again, can't read. And people are going to find out real fast on the internet that I don't know how to fucking read. And I am playing a game where reading the card explains the card. So, enchants creature, which I can enchant. So it gets super, and it's goaded. So that's super dope. Whenever a creature attacks, you create a treasure token. So, yes, absolutely, that's going to go in there because I want the ability to say, hey, your creature is enchanted, and because you have to attack, you're now also helping me get some little, I probably spelled that wrong. Come on, there we go. And it only has 6 cents too. I seen you from Steve-O's Discord playing MTG. Yes, hello, Mullet Mike, hello. I am technically playing Magic the Gathering, or I'm doing Magic the Gathering stuff. Magic the Gathering. We're building a deck. I'm building my Lightning deck. While I was in Twitch, I keep wanting to say TwitchCon, man. It's a habit I gotta break. But when I was at MagicCon, I too played. Oh, nice. Commander, Paper, Arena. What do you play? Where's my card? But yeah, no. When I was in Vegas this weekend for MagicCon, and I got a lot of cool cards, got a lot of cool shit. I think my favorite thing I did was grab a Lightning card, Army of One. So pretty was able to snag one before I came home. I traded up from a pool I did. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. I'm building a deck around it. I call this card if Monopoly was the MTG card, because if you think about it, I used to be a big Paper player, but I moved to MTG Arena because there is no shops that play. Damn, yeah, that's rough. I know a lot of people play Arena because of that, but also, dude, I don't know if you know about it. Spell Table sponsor me, but there's Spell Table. All you gotta do is pick up a cheap camera, like the C20, C290s, whatever the fuck they call, or C920s, whatever ones that are like those like everyone was buying during COVID. Spell Table you can play online and play Paper. Like I know it's like why would I play Paper or whatever? If I can't even play at where I'm my hometown, but Spell Table is a good way to play. Truthfully, I think Spell Table is a good way to buy. Spell Table is a good way to get into Magic, buy paper, and be able to still play the cards you're getting. But Arena's still good too. The only thing I wish Arena had was Commander, just so that I can play too. Because while Standard's fun, I do play Standard from time to time. I much prefer Commander. Let's see here. So right now, a lot of the point of this card. So just since you're coming in, I will tell you what I'm building right now and where my idea is around. So I'm building Lightning Army of One, which is they have Commander in it. Do they have? I thought do they though? It's just called Brawl, but isn't it 1v1? Or am I stupid? Isn't it Brawl? Oh yeah, it's 1v. Yeah, see, like that's the only thing I don't like. 1v1 Commander is so like whoever pops off first, almost every single time. Whoever pops off first, that's who's gonna win. And 99.9% of the time. That's the reason why I don't like it. Me and my girlfriend don't even like bother with it, right? Like it's just like, why would we? But no, yeah, 100% though. Brawl. I mean, I'll probably try it out at some point, just to do it. But also like I'm all about my paper Magic, so it's hard, man. It's hard. My heart is like tied to paper, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, this is the commander I'm building. I'm building Lightning Army of One. It has First Strike, Trample, and Lifelink, and it has Stagger. This card is toxic as fuck, and I'll tell you why. Whenever Lightning deals combat damage to a player, until your next turn, if a source work would do damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. So oh yeah. So 1,000% with this card. It just makes everything so chaotic. Like you can go to your opponents. So here's my thing. It's kind of like, who's your real friend? This is like the political like breaker. Like everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna hit you. Like that's ridiculous, yada yada yada. But then you can do a little thing called goad and force people to attack each other while doing double damage. It just seems like it just warms my heart. It's like if MTG was a fucking Monopoly game. If if Monopoly could be an MTG card, I feel like this is it. Because you are pitting your friends against each other. You're at the table and you're telling everybody there, we're not leaving this table being friends anymore. So just a heads up on that. It's just so nice. I love it. I really, really want this card to be like that, incumbent of that. So that's what I'm working on. So right now I have a lot of like goading stuff, especially gifting people a goad too. That's my favorite part. Life of the party, I need to find this card. But yeah, this is the major thing. And like also, if a source would deal damage to that player, so mind you, until my next turn. So like what's really cool about this too is that like once lightning strikes, yeah, I'm super into ruining people's experiences. I am too. Oh god. But no, here's my thing about it though. I'm not ruining anybody's experiences. The person next to me is. It's not me doing it. I'm just playing Magic. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the thing about this deck, is that how I'm building it is forcing people to fight each other. Like the fact of like double damage being a thing. Also, on my second phase, like I can also just pop like lightning bolts, or really anything. Like I could pop anything to start like draining health too. So like it's almost like a Sulfum too. Has a little bit of Sulfum vibes, where a red source would deal if a red source would deal damage to a player, it deals double that damage. It's kind of like that, but instead it's all damage, everything. So it's kind of like I'm building it like Sulfum, but also like I'm building it like Sulfum, but instead of me doing all the damage, I'm having people at the table do damage. But I'm gonna have some things in there that does like deal X amount of damage to target player or whatever. So I'm probably gonna do that too. Hell, I might go even buy a soul from and just toss them in here because if a red source would deal damage, it doubles that damage too. So it would double, right? I don't know how that would work, but I'll figure it out. Soul Foam's a good card I might add into this. We'll figure it out. So anyways, so I'm looking through cards right now. We're almost at the bottom of this list. Like, I have been through almost every single card. I was brought into Magic, getting my teeth kicked in by my buddy who owns a card shop. They did not spare me at all. And this was like OG Eldrazi days. Dude, okay. So, I gotta find this guy. There's this funny TikTok. I'm gonna share it. YouTube's gonna see it. As well. I got 28 notifications. Jesus. None of them is new. Okay. See if I can find it. There's this guy that reminds me of this. It's just like there's a certain guy I gotta find. He's really popular. I forget his name though, but that reminds me of this story, right? So let me just find the guy real quick. It's not him. It's not Mildhound. It's the other guy. It's popular with an MTG verse. I just forget their names all the time. Let's see. Let me actually go up here. So I probably go to the top. I guarantee. Here it is. Okay. So this video I'm about to show you was me. This video describes me in a nutshell.
Hey, thanks again for letting me join in on your guys' Commander Night. I wanted to try out my first pre-con for a while now. What are you guys running? Oh, dude, no problem. I'm playing a silly little goblin guy named Krenko Mob Boss. I'm running a vampire deck with a guy named Edgar Markov. Sick. Vampires are where it's at. What about you? Atraxa. Oh, what's Atraxa? Okay, guys, I rolled high, so I will start. I'll play a mountain. I'll tap that to play Gamble. Gamble allows me to look through my... Hey, thanks again.
This video cracks me up every single time I watch it, dude. I kid you the fuck not, because every time I watch it, literally, I comment on it and say, laughing my ass off. I legit just saw my MTG journey in 60 seconds. I played against a Twins deck that makes double tokens. And has and also I played the same Twins decks, did extra turns and a bunch of other shit. And I kid you not, after that night, I just got into Magic, and I was playing with some people's for the first time. Like I built my first Magic deck. I was super proud of it. I built an Ishin deck, the double death triggers. You get blasted a couple times, and you do. Yeah, you go down the dark side. Yeah, dude. You get pounded a couple times and you just go down the dark side, dude. I kid you not. That video is how I got it's basically my MTG journey. I made my first commander deck. I was super proud of it. It was an Inshin. I can't say the fucking name right now, but he makes double tokens. Double death triggers. So if a death trigger would happen, double that death trigger would happen again. Ishin. And so I was like really proud of it. I spent a lot of time building it. I went through all my cards. It was a draft commander deck. I bought a draft box for Kamigawa, and I was really proud of it. I sat down, played it. I had extra turns and triple, quadruple fucking goddamn tokens made in front of me, and I got blasted all to hell. And I went to the store the very next day and bought a Atraxa poison counters. I spent that exact night, all night, fucking on Moxfield, building a Atraxa. And truth be told, I'm not gonna lie to you. I made a Super Friends deck instead. I made a Super Friends deck. The only part that really sucks is people just net decks hard nowadays. I was brought into being taught how to brew decks, thankfully. Yeah, truth be told, like, I build decks where, like, yeah, I had an Ur Dragon deck at one time, but, like, Ur Dragon naturally pops off. But in general, like, I built him slow so that I could play him and other people could play their decks, because you can't build a busted dragon deck. And yes, my Ur Dragon could build 1,000 fucking dragons in one turn, but aside of that, I also made him slow where it wasn't always possible. Like, I didn't have cheats. Like, I had to build towards the Ur Dragon effect. So, like, you know, yeah, dragons go bonkers in Commander. Dude, I cannot wait to show my MagicCon video. I'm making a MagicCon video because I went to MagicCon over the weekend, and it was a great fucking time. But I played Tamir's Dragonstorm from Tarkir deck, and I kid you not, I had every dragon in my deck out on the field. Rummy Throne goes burr. Anyways, yeah, so we're here. We're gonna go through the rest of these cards and then figure out where we're at. Pay a double strike counter on target creature, then go to each creature that had double strike counter put onto it this way. Put a double strike counter on a target creature, then go to each creature that had a double overload. You may cast a spell for its overload cost and change target to each. Oh! Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Well, I mean, I don't blame people for net decking, because once someone comes in with a pro circuit deck and just gets whomped, it's like, why not? Yeah. Honestly, like, I will say this. When I was in MagicCon, everyone I played with, like, I did play against some busted decks, but most of the people I played with were actually really nice, and they warned people, and they said, hey, I am playing a really busted deck. And, like, or people were playing with proxies, or people playing with unset cards. Like, people were really nice, and I think that MagicCon is a really good example of what the Magic community is really like. Yet you do run into those people who are assholes who just play like CEDH decks and just like, I'm gonna play this deck. Oh, you're dead, turn 3. And then walks away, and then like that person's off to go buy fucking Ur Dragon. But like, truth be told, I do believe that MagicCon had nothing but great people there, and I got really great experiences from playing Commander, and like people were forgiving over me like missing some triggers and whatnot. So like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had the best time. Cam! Thanks for the fucking raid, dude! Hello! How was the stream? Were you playing more Dune? I almost bought it tonight. But then you have them Warlock neck beards. OG Super, some crazy depth jank decks. Yeah. Yo, what up, baby? Yo, thanks for the raid, dude. Hold on, real quick. If you're not following King Kermit, fucking follow. Give him a follow. Congratulations, you're gonna be in my YouTube video. This is a YouTube video that's happening right now, by the way. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Shout out to Boom, and then boom, bow. Follow King Kermit. He's been playing Dune a lot. People played a lot of Dune and some Dead by Daylight. Nice. Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, he used to be a YouTube channel. Everyone say hi. I could probably just like put it right here, to be honest with you. I could probably put chat up on here. I don't know. I'm not Wubby, so we're not gonna do chat on here. But yeah, dude. Some crazy depth jank deck, dude. We love janky decks, man. I have a janky deck that I dismantled, unfortunately, but my janky deck was like, it popped off for no reason. I'm not gonna lie. Take the bait. Cast a spell only during opponent's turn and only during combat. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn. Untap all attacking creatures and goad them. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Bro, say fucking less. So here's my thing. I need to find a card that wanted to stop by and say hi before I went to bed. Have a great stream. Yo, have a great stream. Have a great and get some great sleep, Cam. Yo, Keen Toxic Culture. I think your name is actually Keen Toxic Turtle, but I said Toxic Culture. Thanks for the follow. I had to quit paper though because I was balling out every block. Like on release, I'd buy out like 5 boosters boxes because it was addicted to cracking packs. I'm addicted to cracking packs, which by the way, we're slowly turning into an MTG channel. Slowly but surely. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be buying back stock of boxes, and we're gonna start ripping packs. So, but yo, have a good night, Cam. Thanks for the raid, brother. The VS Centauran. Okay, so Tremble Hayes Battalion, whatever Centauran general and at least 2 other creature charge attack for each opponent, go up to 1 target creature that opponent controls. Those creatures can't block this turn. I kind of like that. I don't know if I like that. It's a 5-drop. I don't know if I think it's a heavy drop. It's a big drop. I have a lot of 3s though. I have 1 permanent to 5, 2 that are 6. I think. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'm addicted to cracking packs, and I'm gonna be buying like 4 or 5 booster packs. And I'm gonna be unpacking cards once or twice a week as YouTube short videos. Just to see what we can get. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're rinses. But you know, point is, I'm trying to be. I have a goal. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Mullet Mike. I ain't gonna lie. I want to be 100% honest too. And I know, like, this is going on YouTube, so I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna be like, huh, no, you're not. But I want to be invited to the next MagicCon and have a meet and greet. Not gonna lie to y'all. So a lot of work needs to be done from now until next year. So strap along. So yeah, that's kind of like my goal. Bro, I remember Amkit and our destination in the Kaladesh. I spent like 1.5K on them easily. Yo, as an Amaketh is actually one of my favorite sets because of the Egyptian cards and also the Egyptian full art cards that they had then. They're not full art cards, but the border art they had was really fucking hot. The showcase, that's what it's called. Showcase cards they had were fucking hot, dude. I think I already take the baits on here, right? It's instant. No, yeah. Cast a spell during opponent's cast a spell only during opponent's turn. Yeah, that take the bait's 100% going into this deck. Take the bait. But yeah, dude, actually Kaladesh, dude, I have a box from Kaladesh. So good. But yeah, the goal is to get invited to MagicCon next year. I'm still gonna go next year, but like if I could like make a name of myself in the Magic community, man, that'd be awesome. I really love Magic. I might start playing Magic Arena a lot more too, bro. Magic's one of the greatest games ever made. I try to convince people it's very addicting when you get into it. It really is, and like. Truth be told, I feel like Adventure Ancestor, whenever this creature attacks, you just go target creature. Yeah, whenever go to creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller. It's just dealing more damage, dude. It's just ridiculous. So here's my thing. So, oh wait, I think take the bait. Oh, I got 2 of them in here. Okay. Remove 1. There we go. Dude. Okay. So here's my thing about Magic. Magic is not for everybody. I will say that. It's a lot of reading, a lot of mechanics. It's a lot of like, not Pokemon, not Yu-Gi-Oh, not any of those. Magic is supreme. I agree. I think Magic is the best TCG game out there, period. I understand people are really into their Magic cards, not Magic cards, their Pokemon cards right now. I know everyone loves their Pokemon cards. They're trying to chase down those EVs. My thing about Magic is that, my thing about Magic is that it's almost like art. It's one of the smartest games you can play because you have to really think about what you can build janky decks, whatever. But when I was at MagicCon, dude, what really makes me understand why Magic stands out so much is that the thought people put behind their commanders, their decks. That was playing against the most like, what the fuck just happened decks. Because of how they constructed them. Like, just because let's just say I play Quain. Like I played Quain a lot this weekend. You tap it and it gives the people may draw a card, and when they do, they'll gain a life for it. A lot of people may play Quain in the sense of like life gain and draw and group hug. Like I'm gonna make everyone at the table draw a card and gain life and have fun, while somebody else may play it where they're trying to mill and get that Thassa's Oracle, and everyone thinking that it's a group hug, or someone may play it to be super political. Commander Loki really taking over. It is, dude. Strap in, dude. Strap in. The strap in Commander is taking over, man. I will say though, we're not seeing Pro Tours and shit like that for Commander though. Like, if Pro Tours start happening for Commander, I might even be more interested in like going and try to get really investing into like becoming good at it. This Final Fantasy deck is so mint, brother, dude. Okay. So here's my thing about Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. I'm so happy that my first Magicom was for Final Fantasy set. I'm a FF nerd too, dude. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 online with my girlfriend, and whoo, bro, it's so awesome. I will say this set is fucking fire. I don't care who knows it. I'm telling you right now, anyone who is anyone should know this set's fire. This set's going to be so hard. This set is going to be so hyped for into years to come. Like, MTG has to step up with Edges of Eternity, dude, because, like, dude, no joke, dude, FS6 is a good game. Mine, to this day, if we're not talking about MMORPG, it's going to be the one with Vincent Valentine. That's my favorite, personally. I can't remember what number it is, but that was one of my favorites. I think it was 7. No, it wasn't 7. It was something X. It was 7. Ha! I knew it. Ha! I was right. I'm not gonna lie, like, this set, like, Edges of Eternity is gonna be it looks amazing, and a new mechanic about legendary artifacts can be your legendary artifact vehicles can be your commander. Really cool new rule to Commander. My thing is that Final Fantasy was such a huge hit, with such like Surge foils going for literal hundreds of dollars. Magic is gonna have a hard time building a set that's gonna live behind that hype for a while. So Edges of Eternity is gonna be a hard one to really step it up. Did I add in Taunting Kobold? I might have that. Whenever Taunting Kobold attacks, go target creature your opponent controls. Absolutely. The Bloom Barrel set got me in a chokehold. Why is that? The Bloom Barrel. So the Bloom Barrel, like, it was a good set. But I don't know. You know what? Agitator Ant now is starting to sound like a little bit more like you get to choose if you want to goad your creatures. I hope you know that. I don't know. I like, my thing is my favorite things are dragons. Like, I really want to buy an Dragon deck again. I want to buy my original Dragon deck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it was one of my favorites, and I really want to have it back one day. I told my girlfriend, if you want to give me a Christmas present, buy my Dragon deck for me. The one I have, the one I built. That's what I want for Christmas this year. Yeah, I'm gonna do Acquired Mutation too. I think that's gonna be a good one. Acquired Mutation. All right, so we need token generation now. So, because, like, the biggest reasons being is if we go to our sorceries. No, we go to one of our creatures. Yeah, sacrifice artifact or creature. I think Smothering Titties and... Yeah, Smothering Titties needs to be in here. It just needs to be. Because when I was a kid, I loved Redwall Abbey novels. It was like Meadow Animals in medieval times, and so it's just like the books. Yeah. I will definitely say that I know, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, my first real release was Wilds of Eldraine, and I love that shit. I love the mystical, like, Enchanted Forest vibes that it had. Fallout 4 had me in a chokehold. Sorry, Fallout had me in a chokehold. But the real set, God, dude, Aether Drift would have had me by the balls if their cards were actually good. But they weren't. But now they might be after Edges of Eternity comes out, because all the commanders for Edges of Eternity's recons are gonna be spaceships, legendary artifact vehicles. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, dude, no, 100%, man. Like I will. Uh, 36 lands. We need some dual lands. Let's actually, now that we got our creatures, we have like an even base. I think with 36, we have one land already. We need 35 more lands. I run 36 in all my decks for the most part. It's very rare that I run less than that. Let's do land. Let's do plains. Mountain. For now, let's add 9. 9. So I want to be like, it's 21. I want to leave room for like maybe 5 dual lands. 5 or 6 dual lands. Hmm. 27. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to get like the lands out of the way. Let's change our search real fast. Target creature can't. Damn it. I think target creature can't be blocked. With power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. And what's lightning? 3 or less. Access tunnel might not be a bad addition to this. Target creature cannot be blocked by artifact creatures, and any damage taken from an artifact source is reduced to 0. Target creature is unaffected by any artifact targeted. Agility bubble. Escape tunnel. It's not a sacrifice. Destroy target that creature. He's serious. And it still might be good to use in the sense of like Ice Age. This card even like has 1 printing. I doubt I'll ever find that card. Goblin Smuggler Haste. Another target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Target creature with 2 indestructible haste. Start your engine. Target creature with power 2 or less. 2 or less. Target creature can't be blocked this turn except by walls. This is probably only has literally 2 additions to it, and it's probably impossible to be fine. Key to the City. Discard a card up to 1 target. Discard a card up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. That's a hefty give. Manifold Key. Pay 3. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. That one might not be as bad. Manifold Key. I think we might own one of those two. I'm gonna add that in here. We gotta find cannot block. Rugged Playmate. 2 or less can't be blocked. We obviously got rose packages. 2 or less. Let's see. I think I own this. Silver. Wait, what? When Silver Shroud costume enters the battlefield, attach it to a target creature you control. That creature gains Shroud until end of turn. But meanwhile, equipped creature can't be blocked. Yeah, that's actually kind of good. That's actually like a really good card for this deck. $5, by the way. Holy shit. For that artifact, dude. An uncommon, dude. It's rare, but it happens. Fucking $5. That's crazy. Like, $5, 45 in what, foil or some shit? No, 142, 167, 160. Yeah. That's crazy. That to me, that's crazy. And the crazy part is we actually might own that card. For an uncommon, dude, that's wild. Smoke Bomb, it's from whatever. Sonic Screwdriver, we already kind of, I think we've seen that a few times about goading creatures. Or no, one of the two we've seen. Sneaking Guide, 2 or less. When it enters the battlefield, target creature with 2 or less. Sun Goal enters the battlefield, exile with 1 target creature coven. Gains hexproof until the turns and can't be blocked by. Yep. Nope. Actually, wait a minute. Let's read that again. Choose a color. Sun God Sentinel gains hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color. Never mind. Defender. Target creature can't be blocked. Target creature can't be blocked. Yeah. Suspicious bookcase. Dustworn. We do need that. Top Secret Tunnel is an unset card. Whenever you crank. Oh, who knows what that means? Top Secret Tunnel. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Yeah, okay. Wedding Invitation. Whenever the invitation enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice this card, and then target creature can't be blocked this turn. If it's a vampire, it also gains life until the end of the turn. Cool. All right, I think we got can't be blocked under control. Goad and can't be blocked because we do need ways to get lightning, like just smacking people. So we've got that shiny. Okay, so we got. I think we have 26, 27 lands. I think I'm just gonna go. Let's look for some dual lands. That's what we need now. We need some dual lands. Let's see. Where is... I'm just looking for the... Just lands. I'm not like the biggest Gryfall user. Oh, land. There we go. Let's see. We could probably... It deals 1 damage to target opponent. You know what's really funny is that we can just ping somebody for 2 with this. We might have that. Yeah, I think I might have that. Bluffs. But 28 lands. Adventurer's End. He gains 2 life. We're running dual colors. I think what's the thing that's going to be important to us is to make sure we actually have land. Alright, I'm trying to find more dual lands. I'm also stupid. Let me just do this. Sort by name, rare color, images. Nope, cards. Yep. Nope. Okay, advance. Sex. Card name. Type. Here we go. Land. Duh. Land. Boom. 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 Search for these options. Now we can find our dual lands. I actually own the Abstergo of any color. Access tunnel, which we've seen already. It is that I don't have a whole lot of like counters. What about artifacts? Somebody else's. Yeah, we don't have a lot. I guess we can add access tunnel if we have it. All right, 29. We still need dual lands though. Trying to see here. Akuma Warrior. Actually, I'm assuming it's a land to start off with. Yeah, it is. Aether Hub. Alley Enchantment. Let's see. It's a battlefield tap. It taps for either or. Let's see. Truth be told, we'll probably just grab. This is what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna make sense, but like I don't think there's gonna be. I mean, but if anyone's here is welcome to like, unless there's something truly. Pay to add X mana of 1 color, where X is the number of other gates you control. Obviously, we're not using gate mechanic in this. And I don't know if there's. I honest to God might just like Battlefield Forge. I might just add Battlefield Forge until we have 36. Cause like I'm running dual. Like I'm not gonna. My brain genuinely just doesn't want to do it. I'm gonna be honest. This is welcome to my magic. Fucking building right here. I'm literally going to add more of these. You know, I'm not even gonna worry about it. So 30. I'm gonna add 3 of each. So we're at 36 because 36 is where how many lands I want to have. Rogue's Passage is a must. But like truth be told, like the lands, they're not like the biggest factor for me right now in this deck. Then is token generation because right now where we're at, which let me just open this up, and then do advanced fucking individual grid. Thank you. All right, so like there is some in here of like yeah, Death Kiss becomes monstrosities go up to X target creatures your opponents control, where X is how much I pay, I guess. Yeah. And then landfall when enters battlefield under your control, go each target creature. Yeah, let's see. Trying to see if there's anything else here. I think token generation might be worth it. Obviously, we have smothering titties in here. Trying to think if there's anything else. Chat, by the way, if anybody has like suggestions while we're trying to figure this out, please hit me up. We also like a planeswalkers might be worth it too. Truth be told. Let's see. Advance. Create token. Blue, red. Sorry, fucking white, red. Okay. Trying to think here is an artifact. And a Johnny might be good. Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice a Johnny last stand. If you do, you create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. Let's see. When a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard this card. Okay. This is where things are kind of hard. This is where like I need filler. I need 30 what? No, 28 more filler. Like I think we might add in this cuz like making it's like having that many flyers. Also additional combat phases might be worth it too. Let's see. It's whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. Truth be told, additional combat phases is going to be our move too. Trying to think here. Angels. Vigilance. Whenever you attack, you create a food token with each player being for each player being attacked. Pay white. Tap X, untap food you control. Create a 1XX. Oh, here we go. Tap X, untap food you control. Create X, 1/1 white human creature tokens. That might be dope if we had food token generation. Archangel Elspeth. I actually own this card, by the way. Create a 1/1 white social creature token with lifelink. Honestly, like, it may not make sense. Like, we do have... Let's see here. My thing is I want to make sure it makes sense, right? Because if we're goading creatures... Let's see. Yeah, sacrifice creature, go target creature. And then, let's see. Maybe, I don't know. I'm double questing. Like I want to do whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, go target creature that opponent controls, and you have a bunch of flyers. Yeah, I'm just trying to like. It's like, oh man, dude. I don't know. It's like I also need to be making stuff onto the field. I don't know. This is hard. This part of it's hard. Let me see what people are adding. I hate to do it. We're Googling, dude. We're Googling it. Let's see. Obviously, oh, you know what? You know one card that should be in here? Immediately should have thought of this. We were talking about additional combats. Yeah, like that right there. I do have a cloud card. Yeah. Yeah, cloud. I have multiple cloud, so he's going in here. I also have Reno. Equipped creature you control control have haste. Whenever a non-token creature equipment that you control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, except it has this equipment. Equipped abilities cost 2 less than it's activated. Yeah, like that's another one in here. Yeah, we're cheating just a little bit, okay? Calm down. I need the help. Okay, I need the help. I did 75% of this deck, okay? Also, recommend something. We need some removal. So like here, I'll add one in right now. Ready for it? Swords of Plowshare. Path to Exile. Like, we do need some actual removal. You know what I would add in here too? Sort of the Adamus. What? Yeah, you know what? This would be good. Even if we use it on our commander, we can switch it to somebody else like Cloud later. We already have Lightning. Oh, Lightning Greaves maybe one. Let's see. I'm just now like I am trying to see what we could add to this. That I mean, Stoneforge Mystic is kind of like a good one that could go in here. It's still I don't know. I'm just trying to think here. I'm just trying to think what we could use. I'm also looking through a deck right now, like Sephiroth Fallen Hero. Okay. Ward, pay life equal to Rebahan's power. Whenever Rebahan attacks, attach up to one target equipment you control to target attacking creature. That would be dope. Because, yeah, I should actually add that. Bolo Valamigo. I actually have that. Because if you think about it, right? Say that I'm attacking with lightning. I have Silver Shroud costume out. And attach, and I have it maybe it's a cloud or some shit. Like, it gives me an opportunity. There's opportunities here to, like, because even then, like, this combination is really nasty. Let's see. Just trying to think. I'm trying to, dude. It's like it's so hard. There's a lot of Ravagon. Fucking Ravagon Nibble with Pilfer. I think that's banned in Commander now. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? I do have that card. This is hard, dude. This is hard. You know what? I have it. We'll use it. Gilgamesh Master. Oh, I spelled that wrong. This is the part where I'm trying. It's hard. Trying to cover up the rest of this. Am I spelling this wrong? Gilgamesh. I own it, so okay, we'll use it. Where I am, Chaos Warp would be a nice one. Some nice counters. Instance. Truth be told, we're almost there. Generous Gift would be another good one. Again, removal. Just to kind of prevent things from attacking us. Yeah, that's another good one too. A Braid. Vandal Blast. I do own that too. Just to do some extra damage. Stroke of Midnight. We might own that too. Maybe we'll use that. Just trying to think if there's anything else. All right, it'll be a good one right here. Yeah, why would I ever want to add a Farewell to this deck? I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I know there's more we could add. Obviously, we need to figure it out. We got fucking 16 more cards we got to add. But the thing is, where I'm at right now is like trying to think of cards that would be good. It's like, this is the part where I'm having a hard time. I did though. I am going the toxic route. Fire Shrieker. Double Strike with Commander. I don't know. The Wind Crystal will probably be good to put in here. Get one less cost for white spells. Also, just in general, like make our commander cheaper to bring out. Robo Stars would be dope. I'm sorry, but there was a miss on Dragoon's Lance, dude. Dragoon's Lance should have had reach. Just saying. Oh, here we go. I had to pop the back. Let's see. Yeah, there's the goad. You know what? Yeah, we're at that. That's a good one. We're just trying to like Zarel. Archduke. So yeah, this one's gonna be a good one too. Like I'm trying to think the combinations here. So create creatures you control get +1/+0 and gains haste until end of turn, which is also really good, just giving yourself haste. Create a 1/1 red double creature token with when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target, which again, any source damage that we deal to a player is going to deal double that damage. You get an emblem with at the end of each first combat phase of your turn, untap top creature. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Combat phases, actually, that's another one I need to add. I actually own this card. Something I do want to add, additional combat phases. And there's a dragon that does that, actually. Additional combat phase. This is where like my brain, you can tell what I'm thinking when my brain is let's see. I am spelling additional wrong, aren't I? 1000% I'm spelling additional wrong. White, red. Cartex, right? Guess he was spelling additional wrong. Gosh, you're on the internet that I'm just fucking stupid sometimes. All right, whenever one more modified creatures you control attacks, and tap all modified creatures you control after this combat phase, there is an additional combat phase. Ooh, Advocated Assault is another one. Untap all creatures you control. It's something I might put in here. Creatures you control have vigilance. Actually Brave the Sand. Each creature you control can block an additional creature each combat. That's actually like not what I was looking up, but that's actually kind of good. Echo Circuit. Trying to think here. Full Throttle. That's in Gidges gives you another one. Hellkite Charger. That's a big drop. 7 mana for it. There's a dragon that does it, though. I know there's a dragon that does it. I have it in... Yeah, I think it's Scorch the Throne right here. Whenever a creature attack for the first time each turn, if it's attacking the player with the most life or tie for the most life, untap all attacking creatures additional combat phase. Yeah. Sort of the Throne. It's a good card to have in there. Additional combat phases are just going to be kind of OP for us. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we would want to add. Two-headed dragon, old card. Take the bait, which is already additional combat phase. World at War. Trying to think. Relentless Assault, untap all creatures. Overpowering attack. Grim Reaper's Spirit. Kind of thing. Is there anything else we want to add? We could add Hellkite Charger. Big yawn. I'm getting EP, guys. The Kai Battle Squad. I don't think we own that. Aggravated Assault, though. Does it have multiple printings? Yeah. I own it. We could add it. There's the 40K. Secret Layers. Abnaketh is awesome too, dude. Yeah, we'll add Aggravated Assault. I think it might be good. Because, again, like, we're adding it two different ways, right? Like, Aggravated Ass. What song is this? Let's see. $88, dude. We're so close. I'm just trying to think. We're not going for, like, when Bloodthirst deals combat damage to a player, untap it. After this combat phase, there is an additional combat phase. It's a 6 drop. It's a really expensive 6 drop, but I'll add it. Fuck it. Bloodthirster from 40K. $17. Whew. Expensive, boy. How much is this deck right now at 89 cards? 214. That's pretty standard. It's pretty. I think we'll be right around the 200 mark, 250 after this. I'm trying to think. So, low key, part of me wants to add. Great token. Ancestral Aid. Ancestor's Aid. For then turn, create a treasure token. Just trying to think, is there anything else? We got some extra combat phases, which is going to be good, you know. What set are you in? Kamigawa, TDC. I think I own that card, but I'm not too sure. Awakened Tyrant. Already got that one. Basari Ket. Yeah, this is where you can start telling that my brain's really itching right now. I'm trying to find. I do have battle menu. Choose attack ability magic. Choose one. Attack. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token. Ability. Target creature token gets +0/+4 until end of turn. Magic. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Item you gain 4 life. I think I'll add that in there. Battle menu. Easy little ad. I'm more than, again, anyone who watches this, anyone that's like, okay, whatever, and it gets to the end of this video, please, if there is a card you think we should add or we should substitute out, comment it down below. Like, genuinely, I am open to all feedback, and like, I definitely want to, you know, I don't want to like make overpowered decks either, like, but I think it's just fun when you get to make decks on the top of the head, like, also just like look what other people have built before. At the beginning of the top 2 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. If you exile a land this card this way, create a 3/1 dinosaur creature token. You exile the non-land card this way and create a treasure token. Okay, but yeah, we're not trying to like. I have breaches. I do have this card. First strike. Whenever pirate you control attacks, choose. Okay. Well, I don't have any pirates on my deck, so. Next 60. But yeah, no, I'm not trying to like make CEDH decks, but I am trying to have some decks that are gonna be competitive and fun. You know. Enters battlefield or attacks. It's all top 2 cards of your library. I'm not trying to exile. Calamity. I think I have that. For no attacks while saddled. Nope. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Camp. Captain of the Watch. Caribou. Carrot Cake. Artifact creature. When Carrot Cake enters and when you sacrifice it, create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token with Scry. Sacrifice Carrot Cake into your life. See, I'm trying to see. We could do board wipes. I don't know if I want to, though. I don't know if I want to kill things around my board. I'm running out of ideas. I don't know. Charming Scoundrel. Haste. Draw a card when enters battlefield. Choose one. Chocobo Comet. At the beginning of your upkeep, counter on target creature not afraid to control. Create a red 1/1 token. Activate only if all counters was removed from a permanent you control. This is hard, man. I'm trying to think of these last like 10 cards. This is the hardest part when you get like. I'm sure there's stuff I could add. I'm sure. I don't know. Oh, you know we don't have in here? Arcane Signet. Mana Rocks. We don't have Mana Rocks. Trying to think of anything else. Commander Sphere. What was that a Blitzball in here? We need mana. I just realized we didn't have that. And I even realized we had no Mana Rocks in here. That's how tired we're getting, folks. Right here. We're getting close to the end. The end is close. I do have a starting town. But nah, where I at that? Let's see. This is so hard, man. We could add a Ghostly Prison where creatures can't attack you unless they control it pays 2 for each one they try to attack me. Ghostly Prison would work. Rising of the Day could also work. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not really too big about adding Excalibur. I mean, we got Cloud in here, so we could add in like Fire Streaker. Fire Streaker might be good. I'm trying to think of stuff we might have. Excalibur is, you know, in the game live, put a charge counter on it. Lifelink. We could try giving our creatures lifelink, but then again, like just trying to think. What else we could add? We're so close. I'm also going through another list of like cards people have put into it. Fire magic. This one's kind of like fire. You know, yeah, fire magic might be worth putting in there, and I'm pretty sure I have it too. Because I can do like 6 damage to somebody as well. I'm trying to think of anything else. Thunder magic. I know I have that. Could you imagine if Magic the Gathering added a fucking added another yeah, could you imagine if Magic the Gathering added another color? I wonder if they ever thought about it. They probably have. They probably thought about it a few times, truth be told. At the beginning of your post combat, I mean, hold on, give me a second. Let's see, what card is this? We had in a card right here. Let's see, let's try to read it. Honestly, I might add that. How many legendary creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 out of 22. I mean, it's silly, but fuck it. Ditcher and Hazaret. Might not be the worst thing on Earth to add to it. I don't see why not. Lets me bring out legendary creatures for free. And I might have to worry about shit hitting the bottom of my library either. Yeah, whenever this card enters the battlefield, whenever this card attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may exile a legendary creature card from among them and put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. Until the end of your turn, you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Might be able to cheat in like a cloud. You know? Commander's Authority. Is there other prints of this? There isn't, really. We need 3 more cards. And I'm getting impatient. Oh my god. This would be hilarious. This would be genuinely hilarious. Imagine this, all right? Go creatures can't block. From my understanding. Can't go creatures block. No, actually I think they can. Okay, yeah. So go creatures can't block. Damn, my little funny was not gonna work. We're gonna bite him in here though. Phyrexian Horror. Make a little might. The creature can't be blocked. This creature can't block. Damn it, can't be blocked. This is how tired I am. I am genuinely misreading cards now. Someone help. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Actually, lifelink, whenever a creature mutates, create 2. Yeah, actually, I might. Cub Warden. If we put that on lightning, dude, or any card really, having the ability to have lifelink a little bit might be work too. When curse enters the battlefield, create a curse over token, attach it to it. I'd be down for lifelink. We're trying to think of anything else we could add. Cut in would be a good card to add. Cuts in, deals 4 damage to a target creature. You know, might be cool. Until my next turn. Let's see. I think cards we need now are target opponent loses life. Target opponent. I'm also spelling opponent wrong, aren't I? So tired. I'm seeing to that point, man. I spelled it wrong again. I spelled it wrong again. Let's go. I really wish it would just like do the thing I'm asking it to. Target. All right, let's see. I do have Arietta Tempting Apple. I do have it. When Arietta enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature until in a turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until in a turn. It's 3 life. I don't want to sacrifice anything. Player loses life. Thinking here. Damn, dude. I'm trying to think of other ways that like deal damage to player. Maybe deal damage to player is what we need to look up. When it has power. All will be 1. I do own that card. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, all we want to do is that much damage to a player. Amy Pond. I only need like Doctor Who cards outright that aren't like in a pre-killed. So Armageddon Clock. That's funny. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to find this card. But it's funny though. During your upkeep, Doom's counter on Armageddon Clock. At the end of your upkeep, Armageddon Clock deals X damage to each player, where X is the number of Doom counters on each player clock. During your any upkeep, any player may pay 4 to remove a Doom counter. So 4 mana. I'm putting it in. If I can find it, it's going in. Because we're looking for the after effect, after point. So during your upkeep, put 1. At the end of your end step, as at the end of your upkeep, Armageddon deals X damage to each player. So, fuck it, dude. We need 1 more card. It might be fun to have in there. Flying Vigilance Haste. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, however, the law above deals 3 damage to your opponent, and you gain 3 life. Last card, dude. Bellfire Dragon deals combat damage to a player. It deals that much damage to each creature that controls. I mean, 12 damage to each. I don't think much would live after that. Bellfire Dragon might be cool to have if I'm able to get. Again, like, it's all about getting. You know what? There's one more. There's one more thing we need. Take a Swift Boots, right? Because we have. No, Lightning Greaves is what we need. Give ourselves some Shroud. And there you go. That is our 59% red, 25% white. And I'm sure there's genuine, like, good white cards we probably could have put in here. And again, like, anyone on YouTube, feel free to tell me I'm stupid and then this deck could be way better. And here's my list of cards that you should add into her, and here's a list of cards you should get rid of. Tell me. It's totally fine. In general, like, this is my Lightning Army of One deck. I think it will do well. We have 1 Planeswalkers, 24 creatures, 6 sorceries, 10 instants, 15 artifacts, 7 enchantments. Yeah, for 220. Kind of expanded it to be. Honestly, I might genuinely use Aging Gold Dragon. I might get rid of one of these cards, actually. I want to go and I want to attack. Truth be told, if we were to remove... We're just going to be aggressive, I guess, right? Let's get rid of Cub. Let's just... Still 220. Yeah. There you go. There you have it. If Monopoly was an MTG card, you're essentially punching everybody in the face while on top of it making everybody else want to have to punch each other in the face. That is my Lightning Army of One. I'm more than positive there's going to be better cards out there for this deck, and I'm sure there's somebody maybe watching this being like, you should have added this. And I probably, who knows. I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. But if you're watching up to this far, I appreciate you. And if you want to skip to the end and see what I made, that's also fine. And the link below, there will be a link at the bottom. And I can't even talk, but there will be a link in the description of this deck as well, so you can copy it if you want to use it yourself and try to build it in, or maybe fine tune it, and then you send me the deck list and you show me how I should have built it. Yeah, maybe I'll review them too. So maybe we can do that as well. But if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe. I'm trying to make more and more Magic the Gathering content. So this is just the beginning. And as we make these, I'm gonna be melting my brain more and more each time. This video is probably a lot longer than I expected it, but that's okay. Besides that, I love you guys, and I will catch y'all in the next one. And that's our YouTube video. Look at that. Besides that, if you've been watching here on Twitch, this is it for the stream as well. Seriously, I don't know, wrong. There we go. I really appreciate anybody's been watching, hanging out, lurking, and jumping in, jumping out. You know, just in general, just hanging out with me. We have been on this, on this Magic grind for a minute now, as far as like loving Magic stuff. But now I'm just in this situation where I want to also be a Magic the Gathering content creator, alongside with Tarkov and whatnot. Tarkov's been kind of making me angry, but it is what it is. It's part of the game, part of the world of Tarkov. It just happens. Aside of that, I do love you guys, and I will be on a stream tomorrow. I will be playing more Tarkov. We might switch to Magic the Gathering. I do want to have a Magic the Gathering stream where we talk solely just Magic the Gathering stuff. And I do want to have some Commander nights where we play Commander. I'm gonna probably just do Commander night Friday. Maybe we just join people's random stuff and just don't talk. Who knows? But either way, I love you guys, and I will be around. So until then, catch you on the next stream. Bye bye.